Hi, I'm Brad Sugars. I'm the chairman and founder of ActionCOACH. I think it's important that you understand a little bit about the vision of our organisation, why we do what we do, not just what we do. Anyone can go to work and achieve a paycheck, but if you go to work and achieve something amazing, and that's really what we want to do at ActionCOACH, achieve amazing things. And the vision of world abundance through business re-education. And I'd like to spend a few minutes explaining that. When you help a business owner achieve success, when you help them save their business, when you help them go from good to great, there's not much better feeling than creating the jobs you do and increasing the revenues and the community. Building a community by building businesses is something that is a big passion of mine, and hopefully it is for you too. So the world was my playground. I didn't want to just be the best business coach in my hometown. I wanted to build the biggest and best business coaching company in the world. And at the time, no one understood what business coaching was. In fact, because basically we invented the term and took it global, and everyone knew what consulting was. And I remember at the time having to say to people, they'd say, "Is it like consulting?" He said, "Like consulting, only we do it every week and we stay with you for the long term, and we don't do it for you. We coach you to do it yourself." And trying to explain that to people was a lot of fun in the early days, and I think in some markets it's still a lot of fun to try and explain what is a business coach to people. Creating abundance through the world, the more, creating better businesses and adding jobs to communities is a big part of what we're here to do. And it's a driver for me and a driver for most of our coaches. Someone often asks me what makes a successful action coach, and I always tell them there's only one thing in common, because we've got great coaches who were nurses, great coaches who were school teachers, great coaches who were bankers, accountants, business owners. There's one thing in common with all great business coaches and great action coaches, and that they love helping other people succeed. See, if you join us just to make a paycheck, I doubt you're going to succeed that well. If you join us because you have a passion and a desire like we do to help others grow their business, then I think you'll do really well. If you look at what we do, whilst what we do is we help them with their sales, their marketing, their time management, their recruiting, their people, their management and leadership skills. What we actually do is we get them to go and see their kids' football game, or we get them to be able to pick their kids up from school, or we get them to be able to go away for a long weekend or even an actual vacation. We get them to stop being stressed, to stop having relationship fights because there's money fights. If you look at what we really do is help human beings have much better lives by fixing their business. So, I'm no good at sales, or marketing doesn't work, or all of these silly little beliefs and stuff. And so we've got to re-educate business people. Most of them are really good at the job of the business. We've got to teach them to be great at business. See, I guess the simplest way to put that is business doesn't get easier, you get better at business. And that's what a coach's job is to educate their client so their client gets better at business time and time again. Whilst the positive side of why I do this is helping people, and not everyone wants to be helped, not everyone can be, but geez, if we can, that's our goal. The vision of ActionCOACH is about helping people. It's about creating an abundant economy, one business at a time. Coaching one business person at a time, adding one job at a time, or 10 jobs at a time, depending on it. One of the best awards we get to give out as a company is our annual award of who created the most jobs and created the most economic impact in their marketplace. And I'm pleased to say that when you have coaches creating hundreds of jobs out there in the marketplace and adding tens of millions in extra revenue to their economy, in their local economy, that's a phenomenal thing. And if that's something you want to be a part of, then fantastic. We'd love to have you on the team at ActionCOACH. I hope by teaching you our vision and going through our mission, you get to understand a bit more about who we are and why we do what we do, because joining a team is not just about what they do, it's about who they are and why they do it more than it is about what they do. And that's really what our vision stands for as a company. Every time I ask great coaches, why did you join ActionCOACH? They say, it was the vision, it was the mission, it was the culture.